Hello, my people. I'm back with another video, and I bring to y'all the American Grand Prix Formula 26. Um, this is the fourth racing event, and we're here at the 288 Longhorn Raceway. So remember, the third event was at the Buffalo Speedway, where that event was won by Jaden Cunningham. He finished with in first place, of course, with 36 lap points in a race, in a real complicated and really, for me, in my opinion, just a really weird and conflicted race because Juan Rodriguez had the better edge. He was on his way of winning this the Buffalo Speedway opening event, but he just sadly and unfortunately he had to break down right at the last lap position in the racing rally. He went to the pit and they could not get his car back running. So he finished. He did not finish. I'm sorry. He did not finish. So he got into a breakdown, and so that ended. His hopes of getting his first career win. So Jaden Cunningham here, he got his 5 points. He has 10 already. And of course, like I said, this was really a hell of a race, but at the same time, it was weird because also just a devastating loss for the Spicy Wheels as they lost Glenn Brown in a car wreck at the Payson Pits. He was really the leader for the moment. Well, he was tied with Juan Rodriguez, let's say it that way. And they were kind of, they were right there hitting each other. They were bumping into each other, fighting in that first place position. And Glenn Brown he was just the unlucky guy, the unlucky driver to crash into the wall. He bounced, I'm pretty sure, and then he flipped. The car flipped probably so many times. But gladly we're just kind of glad that he's okay and he's in the hospital. I don't know if he already made it back home. So he did suffer some injuries, but not severe. But the sad news that he's going to be out. Look at the injury update. I rode for it. I rode one D6, and he's going to be out for 3 races. So that's really going to be really awful and just a really hard, tough loss to accept for the Spicy Wheels, as they're going to have to put out their one of Glenn's backup drivers, and that's David Clark, driver number 69, and he's a -2. But their car is fine. Their car is superior. I mean, it's probably the second best here in the American Grand Prix Formula 26. But David Clark's is just an unexperienced and really below average driver. So they're really going to have a lot of problems and a lot of trouble trying to keep up. And for them to qualify into the Texas Grand Prix Championship opening event is going to be kind of difficult. Well, I don't think it's going to be difficult. I mean, they already have 10 points, 10 qualified cup points. So I'm pretty sure they'll go in, already right after, because we still have one more event to go, and that's the Genoa opening event. So once all those racing circuits are already over with, and before they get into the who's going to qualify into the Texas Grand Prix Championship Cup event. Now, only 5 drivers are going to qualify, okay? Just for you to know right now. I mean, for y'all to know is that only 5 racers are going to qualify, and the other 5, of course, they're going to be eliminated if they don't get enough cup points. So, and that's going to be for the Commissioner's Championship Cup. So, and that's only for the team's competition league. We will be doing a drivers competition league, and once all this is over with, and I'll do that in a different, and that's going to be a new series for the American Grand Prix Formula 26. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're ready to start this race here at the 288 Longhorn Raceway, and I already have the positions here. We have Jaden Cunningham starting at first. Second is Alan Mason. Well, let me go ahead and tell you their teams because this is what this is about, the Teams Competition League. For the Galaxy Boys is Jaden Cunningham in first. For the Master Motors is Alan Mason in second. In third place for the for the Racing Ghosts is Jake Matthews. In fourth is Dion Turtle. For the Rage Wasps, in fifth place is Xavier Hawkins for the Speed Sonics. In sixth place is Zach Johnson for the what is this called? Drift Dynasty. For Juan Rodriguez, he's going to be in what is he? He's in seventh place for the Roadrunners. In the eighth place is Joey Maxwell for the Blazing franchise. In ninth place is Enrique Ostion. After he came from on a breakdown, he couldn't get out of the pit. For the Cobra Elites, in ninth place, and in 10th place is David Clark, a backup driver for the injured Glenn Brown for the Spicy Wheels. So we'll see if David Clark can pull it out. You know, if he can pull off this, you know, at least if he can finish at least top five, you know what I mean, to get into five and get a couple of more points for them to kind of secure the qualification. I'm pretty sure they're already qualified, but it's not going to be easy for the Spicy Wheels team, especially their owner here is Lee Lewis. So I'm pretty sure Lee is just kind of right now biting his nails, just being nervous, anxious, and he's just worried, super, like extremely concerned about how is Glenn Brown's going to miss all these events because he's going to be out for 3 races. And yeah, that's really a really hard breaking loss for them, for the Spicy Wheels. So here we go. Let's go ahead and start this race, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start with Jaden Cunningham here and the 288 Longhorn Raceway. I'll tell you how these tracks are. In the qualified position, it's a +5. And the start position is a -5 and a -2 at the pace and pits. So this one is this 2 right here in the middle, they're pretty technical and it's gonna be a challenging, position right here for all these drivers here. And then a +4 at the race and rally, and this is where it's gonna be like at the end of the tunnel where they're gonna see finally light and they're gonna be able to breathe because they're gonna receive a huge benefit here, +4 for all drivers. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This 288 Longhorn Raceway circuit seems like a pretty decent circuit, but you know, like I said, the start and pace and pits, that one right there is going to be a real tough test and a challenge. So let's see if any driver can really overcome all that. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have Jaden Cunningham for the Galaxy Boys. Okay, we have a +5. +2, that's 7. -1 on the qualify, it's a 6. So it's a 6 here on the roll. And Jaden Cunningham, he's gonna come out with an 8. Not bad at all. His car, is he fine? On a 1. Oh my God, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. He rolls a 1. He better not roll a 5 or a 6. Their pit is not that good right here, so he better not. He better avoid a 5 or a 6. He's out of the race. Look at this. Oh my God. Can you believe that? And yep, he's gonna go into a breakdown. And man, I think the Galaxy Boys, the owner Jack Sneed, he better go out there. I mean, on the off season, he better look for a different pit crew because this pit right here just couldn't get that car back on track running. So I'm gonna put here, did not finish, and he finishes the day with 8 lap points. Oh my God, just an unbelievable, heartbreaking loss here for the Galaxy Boys, as they had dreams of trying to pile up more cup points. But we'll see right now on the next for the Genoa opening event. Jaden Cunningham just could not make it out of the pit. Here we go. So he's out of the race. Okay, now for the Master Motors, that is, Alan Mason. That's a 0, +5, and a +5. That's 10 here on the roll. 10. That's going to be an 11 for Alan Mason. Is his car fine on a 1 or 2? Oh my God, that is not good. That's a 6, so his car is fine. Yep, his car is fine. And here we go. That is Jake Matthews for the Racing Ghost. It's a +2, +4, +9 right here on this row. And that's going to be a 15. Look at this. Jake Matthews is racing like there's no tomorrow. So Jake Matthews, man, he's really had a really good, pretty decent season. And right now, let me see, how many points does he have here for the Racing Ghost? So, oh my God, it doesn't say. So that was what? Wait a minute. Jake Matthews, where he's at right here. So he has 3 points, finishing in 3rd place at the Buffalo Speedway. So he's, barely starting to try to take the Racing Ghost to see if he can make it to the Texas Grand Prix Championship event. So there you go. Now we're going to the next one. That's the Rage Wasps. That's Dion Turtle, +2, +3, +8 right here. And that's going to be a 13, ladies and gentlemen. That is good right there. Oh, wait a minute. I did not roll for the pit for Jake Matthews. So on a row of 1, is his car fine? Yes, it is. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. Now we're going to Dion Turtle. Is his car fine at a 1? Yep, it's fine. So that's a good start there for Dion Turtle. Here we go. And this is for the Speed Sonics. This is Xavier Hawkins, +2, a -2 is 0, but a +5 here on the roll. +5, and that's going to be an 11. Good job by Xavier Hawkins. Pushing the foot to the pedal. Here we go. Is his car fine on a 1? Yes, it is. All right, now we're going to Zach Johnson for the Drift Dynasty. So it's a +0, -3. Wow. So it's going to be a +2 here on the roll. +2, and that's going to be 6 only for Zach Johnson. Is his car fine on a 1? Yes, it is. All right. Okay, now we're going to the next driver. And that's going to be for the Roadrunners. Juan Rodriguez, he came from a heartbreaking breakdown, in the Buffalo Speedway after he could not get out of the pit. He was about to win he was about to get his first career win, but he failed as his crew could not get him back on track running. So here we go. Juan Rodriguez, +1, +2, +7 here on the roll. And that's only going to be an 8. Oh my God. Okay. Is his car fine on the 1? It is fine. All right, now we're going to the next driver, and that is Joey Maxwell for the Blazing franchise. +2, +3, +8 right here. +8, that's going to only give him 10. And it's his car fine on a 1, and yep, it's good. All right, here we go. We're going to Enrique Ostion for the Cobra Elites. +0, +1, +6 right here. +6 and only 7. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Is his car fine on a 1 or 2? So this one is where he's going to risk it a little bit. And yes, it's fine. All right, good job by the pit. Here we go. Well, he did not pit. That's what I meant to say. So here we go. We're going to the last driver. This is the backup for the Spicy Wheels for the injured Glenn Brown. He's a -2, but a +4. So it'll be a +2, +7 here. +7, that's going to be a 9 only. And is his car fine on a 1? Yep, it's fine. All right. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, at the qualified position. We have, with 15 lap points, Jake Matthews right now. He's the current leader in first place. And we have a couple of ties here. We have Alan Mason and Xavier Hawkins. So let's see. Alan Mason tied with 11 and Xavier Hawkins 2. Here we go. Let's see. 6, I know it's a 1, I'm pretty sure, on his car. So he's good to go. Let's see. Xavier Hawkins. and he's good to go also. So there's no collision between those drivers. They are tied at 11. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's no more ties, right? Nope. And that's it. All right, so now we're going to the start position, and this is where it's going to be more difficult. As you see right there, that's a -5, so it's going to be extremely challenging for all these drivers. Let's see what happens. Now we're going back to the Master Motors. That is Alan Mason, because remember, Jaden Cunningham got into a breakdown. He went to the pit and could not come back out to race. That's a qualified position. So here we go. So +0, +5, takes all that 5 out, so it's just a +0 here. Plus nothing, and that's going to be 5, and that's going to take to a 16. Alan Mason, now he's, jumped over 1 lap point over Jake Matthews. So on a 1 or 2, wow, that's kind of risky right there. Let's see if his car is fine. Yes, it is, with no problem. He makes it good. He didn't have to pit. Here we go. We're going to the next driver. That is Jake Matthews in second place. He's a +2, but a -2. That's a 0, and then a -5. Oh my God. No, wait a minute. What am I looking at? This is Jake Matthews, right? Okay. So it's a +1. I'm sorry. I was looking at Kevin Mack. But wait a minute. He was out, right? Yeah. So +1, and then a -2. That would be a -1 and -6 right here on this row. -6, and yep. And that's good that he rolled a 6. So that's just going to keep him at 15. That's good. And his car fine at a 1. Yep, it is fine. Let's go to the next driver. Dion Turtle for the Rage Wasps. And he is a +2, +5, but a -5, and takes all that plus rating points. Here we go on this row. And that's going to only be 1. Oh my God. It only takes him to a 14. Is his car fine on a 1? And no, it's not. Look at this. So he better not roll a 6. He's not going to make it out of the pit. And yep, he's good to go, but he had to pit. All right, so now we're going to Xavier Hawkins for the Speed Sonics. He's a +2, but -2 is a 0 and a -5. So a -5 here on the roll. -5, and that would be a -1, and that will take down his 11 to a 10. So let's see if his car is fine. On a 1, and yes, it is fine. Good to go. Here we go. Zach Johnson for the Drift Dynasty. +0, -1, and a -5 is -6 right here. And that's good right there. That's good. He rolled a 6, so he don't owe him anything. But he's going to remain at 6, and he's really not having a great race. He's had a really slow start here at the 288 Longhorn Raceway. Is his car fine at a 1? Yes, it is. There you go. All right. Okay, so now we're going to the next one. That is Juan Rodriguez. He's a +1, +2, and a -5. That would be a -3 here at the roll. So a -3. Oh my God, a -2, and that's gonna bring him down from an 8 to a 6. Oh my God. So Juan Rodriguez is having the worst opening here at the 288 Longhorn Raceway. He's just not having a good race at all. Just an extremely bad start here. Is his car fine at a 1? It is fine, but man, he only has 6 lap points. That's not gonna do it. He needs to race more aggressively. Here we go. Now we're going to the Blazing franchise. That is Joey Maxwell, +2, +5. Takes all that out, and that is +0 here. And that's only going to be 1. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Joey Maxwell is just also having a slow start. Is his car fine at a 1? No, it's not. Here we go. He had to pit. Here we go. Let's see if he can make it out of the pit on a 6. If he rolls a 6, he'll be out of there. That'll be a breakdown. Oh, it almost rolled into a 6, but then it turned to a 2. Man, he got lucky, but he had to pit. Good job by the pit getting Joey out of there. Get him back on the track to race. Here we go. Enrique Ostion For the Cobra Elites, he's a +0, -3, -8. Oh my God. And that's going to be -5. And that's going to take, bring down his 7 all the way to a 2. Only 2 lap points. Can you believe that? And is his car flying on a 1 or 2? No. So on a 5 or 6, he's going to break down. Yep, he's going to break down. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Enrique Ostión, he breaks down already for the 2nd consecutive race. He's not able to finish. Unbelievable. So I'm just going to put here, breakdown. Just really a devastating, hard, tough loss here for the Cobra Elites, as Enrique Ostión could not get it done. He could not even make it to the pace and pits. Unbelievable. He's going to finish the race here at the 288 Longhorn Raceway with 2 lap points, sadly. So here we go. So there you go. Enrique Ostión's out of the race. We have already 2 drivers out. And finally, we have the Spicy Wheels. David Clark, a -2 with a +1. It'd be a -1, +5, be a -6 here. -6, and that's going to be a -4. So it brings down his 9 to a 5. Oh my God. Is his car fine on a 1? Yes, it is. So that's good. At least, you know, David Clark is able to avoid going into a breakdown or into a collision. Here we go. So let's see at the ties here. So right now the current leader is Alan Mason with 16. 15 is Jake Matthews. He's in 2nd. So let's see the ties. Okay, we have 2 ties. Well, 1. Excuse me. 1. And that's going to be between Zach Johnson and Juan Rodriguez. They're right there bumping each other side to side. So here we go. For Zach Johnson, he has a 1. Okay, so let's see if his car, let's see if he doesn't get into a car wreck. Yep, he's good to go. Let's see Juan Rodriguez. Juan Rodriguez, he's a 1 also. So let's see if he doesn't get into a collision. Nope. Oh, he almost did. That was close. So they're good to go. And now we're going to the pace and pits, the 3rd lap position here, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to go with Master Motors, back with Alan Mason. He's the current leader with 16. So a +0, -2. So a -2 and then 0. Yeah, -2 here in this row. -2, nothing. So he's going to stay at 16. And is his car fine at a 1 or 2? Yep, he's good to go. He didn't have to pit. That's good. Now we're going to Jake Matthews for the Racing Ghost. He's a +2, 0, 2. -2 takes it all out. And that's only going to be a +0 here in this row. And that's only going to be 2, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to take him to a 17. So right now he's the current leader. Now he jumped over. He has passed Alan Mason by 1 only. Is his car fine at a 1? Yep, it's fine. It's good to go. And you have to pit. Here we go. Dion Turtle for the Rage Wasps. He's a +2. -1 is a +1. And -2. It'll be a -1 here in this row. Oh my God. So it's only going to give him 1. And that's going to take him to a 15. So right now, Dion Turtle has really had a really super slow start. He's not really having a great day. Here we go. Is his car fine on a 1? Yes, it is. Now we're going to Xavier Hawkins. Xavier Hawkins here for the Speed Sonics. He's a +1, +3. -2 will be a +1. +1. Oh my God, only 2. And that's only going to take him to a 12. Is his car fine at a 1? No, it's not. So he better now roll a 6 here. If not, he's going to get into a breakdown. Oh, that was close. He rolled a 5, but he had to pit. So he's good to go. The pit was able to get him back on track to race here. Here we go. We're going now with Zach Johnson for the Drift Dynasty. +0, +1, -2. It'll be a -1 here in this row. -1. -1. Oh my God, 0. And that's just going to maintain him. Look at those 3 6s there. He's not able to get out of the 6. Unbelievable. He's really struggling throughout these 3 lap positions. Here we go. His car fine on a 1. It is. He's good to go. Here we go. We're going to Juan Rodriguez. Juan Rodriguez is also struggling here for the Roadrunners. So he's a +1, +2. -2 takes all that out. So a +0 right here. That will be a 2 only. Are you kidding me? It only takes him to an 8. Is his car fine on a 1? Yes, it is. Oh my God, look at this. Look at all these drivers. They're just really getting left all the way behind. And it's like they are not pushing that gas to the pedal hard enough, or they're just, I don't know if they're running out of fuel, or they're having some type of mechanical issue. I don't know, man. I mean, they had to really check those cars real good before they put them out here to race, because I think they're running into some mechanic issues. But we'll see right now after the pace and pits position. Joey Maxwell, he's with 11 right now. Here for the Blazing franchise, +2, +3, and a -2 will be a +1 here in this row right here. +1, and that's only going to give him 3. Oh my God. And takes him to a 14. Is his car fine on a 1? Yes, it is. So here we go. We're going to David Clark, the backup driver for Glenn Brown. So it's a -2, and on a +3 it'll be a +1, and a -2 will be a -1 here. -1. Oh my God, gets 5, so he's gonna get to 10. Good job by David Clark. Is his car fine on a 1? Yes, it is. So David Clark, despite that he has not been racing extremely aggressive, but look at him. He's really been able to get back on track. He has not pitted. He has not pit one single time. So that crew has done a great job with that car, not giving them too many issues. And tires, everything, they're rolling fine. So here we go. Now, the current leader right now is Jake Matthews with 17. Second, it is Alan Mason with 16. And third is Dion Turtle with 15. Do we have any ties here? Nope, no ties. That's good. So now we're going to the final lap position, ladies and gentlemen. Race and rally. We're going back to Alan Mason, the Master Motors. So here, a +0, +4, +4 more. That's 8+ right here. +8, and that's gonna be 13, ladies and gentlemen. And that's gonna take Alan Mason to a 29. Oh my God, that is a good speed right there. He was able to push the gas pretty good, and I'm pretty sure push on some good turbo, and he was able to pass on Jake Matthews. Here we go. Is his car fine on a 1 or 2? Yes, it is. That's all it matters. As long as the pit crew can get him, out back to the on the racing track, and not have any problems, he's going to be able to have a good chance of winning this race. So here we go. Jake Matthews is Jake Matthews' turn. He's a +1, a -1 to be a 0, +4 here. +4, and that's only going to give him 6, and that's going to take him to a 23 right there. Is his car fine on a 1? Yes, it is. It's good to go. So he's going to finish the day here with 23 lap points. Here we're going now to Dion Turtle for the Rage Wash. He's a +2, but a -2, that'll be a 0, +4 here. +4, and that's only going to give him 6, and he's going to end the day with 21, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see if his car fine on a 1. Yes, it is good to go. He didn't have to pit. Here we go. The other one, the other driver is Xavier Hawkins. He's a +2, but a -2 will be a 0, but a +4 here. +4, and that's going to give him 7, and that's only going to take him to a 19 for the day. Is his car fine on a 1? Yes, it is. Here we go. We're going to Zach Johnson for the Drift Dynasty. He's really had a really bad, terrible day. Only 6 lap points the whole day, nearly. So Zach Johnson, a +0, +0, +4 right here in this row. +4, and that's going to be a 9, but only take him to a 15. Oh, my God. So, is his car fine on a 1? Yeah, it is fine. Now we're going to Juan Rodriguez. Let's see if Juan Rodriguez can avoid a breaking down. Let's see if his pit crew is not going to have any more issues here than what they had, in the back in the Buffalo Speedway racing event. Here we go. Juan Rodriguez +1, -1 is a 0, +4 right here in this row. +4, and that's an 8, and that's only going to take him to a 16. So not bad at all. So here we go. Is his car fine on a 1? No, it's not. Oh my God. He better not get into another breakdown here. His pit crew is going to get fired, I'm pretty sure, if they let him down again. Here we go. He better not roll a 6. Nope. Woo. Yep, that was really their job right there on the line. So, yeah, I'm talking about every personnel on that pit crew team would have got fired if Juan Rodriguez would have not got back on that racing track to race. Here we go. Now we're going to Joey Maxwell for the Blazing franchise. +2, a -1, +1, +5. +5 here. That's only 7, so that's going to take him to a 21. Is his car fine? Let's see. On a 1. No, it's not. So you better not roll a 6 here. If not, Joey's not going to be able to finish the race. Yes, he was able to race, but he had to pit right there. Okay. So here we go. We're going now to the last driver, and that is David Clark. Man, David Clark has really had a real decent season for a backup driver, here for the Spicy Wheels. I'm pretty sure the owner, Lee Lewis, he's really proud, but right now, let's not talk too early or soon, because he still has to finish this race and rally lap position here. So that's a -2, so that's 0, so a -2 to a 4+, so it's a +2 here on his row. +2, and that will be an 8. Oh my God, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. He finishes the day with an 18, but wait a minute, he hasn't finished yet, so let's see if his car is fine. On a 1, yes it does. It is fine, and look at this. I gotta say, despite being a backup driver here, David Clark was able to get on that racing track here at the 288 Longhorn Raceway and get out there and race precautiously. And he never had to go to the pit, and he was always racing fine. And despite that, he did not, couldn't finish. I think he did finish in the top 5. I think, right? Let me see. Oh no, he did not finish in the top 5. But hey, he had a great chance, and he raced decently. He really raced smart, and man, we got to give him a grand of applause, man, because for a backup driver with a -2, an unexperienced driver here for the Spicy Wheels, I'm pretty sure the owner, Lee Lewis, is super happy and just proud of his backup driver here, David Clark, driver number 69. Wow. An unexperienced driver, that's unbelievable for him to have those kind of results. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The race is over, and guess who won this 288 Longhorn Raceway opening event? And it was won by Alan Mason, as he finishes in first place with 29 lap points. So here we're gonna put a teams competition league, and here in first place, that was Alan Mason, right? Okay, we'll just put here Alan Mason. How do I have it here? Alan Mason. Okay, so he finishes in first place with 29 lap points. And so Alan Mason, right now, for the moment, he had 4, and since he finished in first place, that's 5 more, and that's going to give him 5 points, of course, for finishing in first. And overall, in total, he has now 9 points in qualification. So here we go. In second place, that was Jake Matthews. Wow, Jake Matthews this is probably one of his best finishes. out of all his, in his whole career here at the American Grand Prix. So Jake Matthews, he's going to finish with 4 points in second place, and that's a total of 7 points. So right now, for the moment, he has a total of 7 points overall. Third place, that was who was it? Oh my God! Wait a minute. So before anything, because I forgot, I'm sorry. So I have to roll because there's 2 drivers here, to see if there was a collision. Dion Turtle and Joey Maxwell tied at 21. So let's go ahead and just roll. Let's see if Dion Turtle got into a wreck. Nope, he's fine. Joey Maxwell, is he good to go? Yes, he's good to go. So both drivers are good. They did not get into a collision. That's good to know. And now 21, and since remember my rule is that whenever a driver is above the other driver, even if they're tied, that driver on top is always going to get that position first. So Dion Turtle finishes in 3rd place, and he's going to get 3 points. And overall in total, he has 10 points. That is good right there. So Dion Turtle, I mean, this guy is just a really extremely experienced driver. Doesn't matter who he goes up against. Even though he doesn't finish too high, he's never won an event. He's never had he has 0 career wins. But he is always able to stay at the top 5 finish. So that's why I might say that he's really a special driver, and he's really accomplished a lot. So right now he has 10 points and in a great position of qualifying to go to the Texas Grand Prix Championship opening event. So here we go. In 4th place, we have, of course, that's Joey Maxwell. And he finishes with 2 points. And overall, he got into a breakdown. He did not finish, so let me see the other one. They're at the Club Honors Raceway, excuse me. That's 5 points, so he has in total 7 points. Okay. And now in 5th place, it is, let's see, 29, 23, 21, 21. And that's going to be Xavier Hawkins. So Xavier Hawkins is going to finish in very last, 5th place. But he's going to salvage 1 point at least. And overall, he's going to get just 2 points. Oh, my God. That's all he has overall. And like I told you, David Clark, the backup for the Spicy Wheels, I'm pretty sure Glenn Brown had a word with him before this opening event started. And I'm pretty sure he gave him some motivating words, and just pumping him up, giving him confidence, and just being his mentor. So I'm pretty sure David Clark really listened well, and he had a really decent race without getting into any collision, without going into the pit too much. I mean, he was able to really get out of there with no problems and finish with 18 lap points. I'm pretty sure next race opening at the Genoa opening event, he's really going to come even more prepared, and we'll see what happens in that one. It's going to be super interesting. So there you go, the standings, ladies and gentlemen. In 1st place, we had Alan Mason. He finished with 29. 2nd place, it was Jake Matthews with 23. 3rd place, it was Dion Turtle with 21. 4th place, it was Joey Maxwell with 21. 5th place, it was Xavier Hawkins with 19. 6th place, it was, who was it? Oh, yeah, 6th place, it was David Clark. 7th place, it was Juan Rodriguez. 8th place, it was Zach Johnson for the Drift Dynasty. So we had only 2 drivers that got into a breakdown. They couldn't make it out of the pit. And that was Jaden Cunningham at the very first qualified position for the Galaxy Boys. That was a heartbreaking loss, and it was hard to watch too. And unfortunately also for Enrique Ostion, his 2nd consecutive opening event where he has got into a breakdown and has not been able to finish the race. He finished the day with 2 lap points for the Cobra Elites driver number 99. So, oh my God. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Alan Mason is the winner here of the 288 Longhorn Raceway. And we will, the final racing event will be at the Genoa opening event. And I'll show you right now how is that racing track looking like. You have a -3 here at the qualify position, a +2 at the start, a +3 at the pace and pits, and a -1 at the race and rally. So this racing circuit here at the Genoa opening event is going to be kind of a little bit technical, but at the same time, it's going to be pretty fast, So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the American Grand Prix Formula 26. And if you enjoyed and liked the video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment if you don't mind. I'll appreciate it. And once again, I really enjoy playing this type of games, from Jason Graham, from one of his big country time sports rally racing. I mean, it's just really enjoyable and really fun. Y'all need to try it. Like, trust me, you're going to love it. So, man, just once again, I keep saying it. I give a lot of credit and props to Jason Graham for making just a wonderful and a really fun game right here. Man, because he's super smart on how he's so creative with all his dice rolling sports games. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I will catch you on the next episode, and y'all have a great and blessing day, all right? And y'all take care, all right? And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.